Hello everyone, welcome back again. I'm faculty Emmanuel from CapacityBay.org and I'm your instructor for today's section. So in this session, we're going to be going over how to use Zoom professionally as an attendee, right? So you have a meeting, you have a class via Zoom, and you join the class, right? I'm going to teach you how to join the class from your PC, right? Join the meeting, Zoom meeting from your PC, right? And how to behave in the class, in the meeting, right? So we're going to go over some Zoom features that will enable you to be professional in your job, in your class. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Now I'm going to open up, I have a notepad right here, and I believe if you have WhatsApp, or probably the link was provided to you via email or via WhatsApp or via any platform, you can just log in on your PC and make sure you get the link available. All right, so we have this link available right now, and I don't have access to, I'm going to do a video on how to mirror your WhatsApp, right, to your PC, right? But you can work with this. If you're able to do that, get your link here, and if you have your link, let's just go ahead and dive right into the video. So I have this here, and we have different links. If you can see, we have the direct link where you see join meeting, join Zoom meeting. We have the direct link to join, right? And this URL has the password included. And then we have another one here below. We have the meeting ID and the passcode. So if you don't have Zoom installed on your PC, I already did a video on that. So check our previous video. I worked on that. And then I'm going to go over how to log in using the direct link and how to log in using the meeting ID and password. So without further ado, let's just go in. Now I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to highlight it, right click and copy, and I'm going to open up my browser, my preferred browser, Chrome browser, Google Chrome, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste this link right here, and I hit enter. So this pops up, right? So just in case yours doesn't pop up, I'm going to cancel this. Just in case it brings you to this page, you can as well click on launch meeting and make sure you have Zoom installed on your PC. If not, it's not going to launch the meeting. You can join Zoom from your browser if you don't have Zoom installed, but make sure you have Zoom installed so you have access to most of the Zoom features. So click on launch and this pops up. I'm going to click on open Zoom meetings. Click on that. It's going to trigger my Zoom app, right? Bring that up and log me in. So this comes up and most people fail to understand what this is, right? So this tells you to join with your computer audio. Do not close this. If you close this, you cannot hear what they're saying in the meeting. No one will hear you. You have not connected your audio. But please take note of that. Once they ask you to join with computer audio, click on join with computer audio. Now, let's say, for instance, you mistakenly close this and you haven't joined with your computer audio. So you can come down here where you see join audio. Say they are directing you for that. Join audio, click on that, and then click on join with computer audio. So I click on this, and then I have this here. So I'm going to close this, and now looking at the participants here, I clicked on participants. Click on participant, I can see different participants. So let's say, for instance, you're being logged on as a different user, right? So let's go ahead and rename ourselves. Let's say my full name is Emmanuel Oyinebutu. I'm going to go ahead and rename myself. So I come over here and then I click on this. You can see the rename here option. I'm click on rename, and then I can change my name to wherever I want. So let me probably change it to Emmanuel. Right, and I click on change. So my name has been changed here, and everyone can see that. So we have that ability. And make sure that when you log on to Zoom, right, you're muted. Immediately you log on, you can see you're unmuted right there. I'm unmuted right now, and everyone can hear whatever I'm saying. But if I'm muted, no one can hear whatever I'm saying. No one can hear me. So I'm on mute, right? So make sure you're on mute. You know, you need to be professional. You don't want anyone hearing what you're saying in the background, so make sure you're mute. And if you want to say something, or if you're being called by the instructor or by your employer or the project manager, wherever, and they ask you, you need to speak up, you can unmute yourself and talk, right? If you want to be, probably you're not going to talk for long, there's another feature. You can use the space bar on your keyboard, hold on to the space bar, and you can see I'm temporarily unmuted. They'll be hearing what I'm saying. Immediately I leave the space bar on my keyboard, I am muted, right? So that's for that. Now, Zoom has reaction features, right? Zoom has reaction features where we can actually raise our hands. You know, if you click on reaction, you can see raise your hand. That if you have a question or you want to say something, you politely raise your hand. The instructor or anyone, the host, will see your hands raised up and call for your attention. Now, if your question has been answered, or if they resolved your issue, you're done talking, you click on lower hand, right? Bring your hand down, just bring it down. Now, there are other reactions. Maybe you want to clap for someone, right? But these reactions, they stay for a few minutes, a few seconds, and they go off, right? And then you can add a thumbs up. There are other reactions, so many reactions here you can choose from, right? Now, that's for reactions. If we want to, we can actually say, okay, move faster, speed up, I'm away, and the other reactions. So the main basic one you need to work more with is to raise your hands, maybe if you want to call the attention of the host, right, to attend to you. Now, that's for that. And the next thing I'm going to show you guys is how to share your screen. Now, let's say you have a presentation or you're asked to share your screen for the instructor to see. Okay, so we have the feature on Zoom where you can share your screen. Now, you can see the green share screen button right here. You click on it. Now, these options comes up. We have options to share the whiteboard, to share the this iPhone, iPad whiteboard, to share your Google Chrome only, to share the notepad only. So recommended you share your entire screen. So make sure this first option here is ticked. This first option that says screen, click on it, make sure it's ticked. This helps you share your entire screen, so the instructor can help you navigate anywhere in your screen, in your PC. But when you click on this, it only shares your Google Chrome. If you click on this one, it only shares your notepad. They won't see any other thing on your system other than your notepad. So make sure it's on the screen, the first screen. But if there's any reason for you to use these two features, we'll probably share only one screen, then you can use this. And once you click on it, you click on the share button. But right now I'm going to click on the screen and then share. So I've clicked on it, and right now you can see I have this meeting controls right here, and the instructor, the host, or whoever I have in the class can see whatever I'm doing, right? And now there are some other features. When you're sharing your screen, you can actually give another person remote control. So let's say, for instance, you are having issue and you don't know how to figure out maybe where to click on, right? You can give remote control to the instructor, or to whoever you want to. So you can see where we have remote control right here. Click on remote control, right? So you can see give mouse keyboard control to CapacityBay, right? Because looking at the participants we have here, we have CapacityBay, right? Just one participant. That's why it shows me just one person. So I'm going to come back here, click on remote control, give to CapacityBay, and now CapacityBay will accept to control your screen. Once they accept to control your screen, then they can be able to use your mouse and your keyboard to control yours. So that's how it works. Once you're done and they ask you to stop sharing your screen, you can see where we have the stop share button. You click on the stop share button and then you stop sharing, and make sure you're muted. Now, while sharing your screen, endeavor to unmute yourself just in case the instructor wants to talk to you, wants to ask questions, right? You are able to talk with ease, right? So when you're done, mute yourself politely. Do not interrupt the meeting, do not interrupt the class while unmuting yourself. So make sure you take note of that, right? So I told you guys I will be showing you how to log in with the link and also how to log in with the meeting ID and password. So I'm going to click on leave meeting. Probably I'm tired and the meeting has ended. They ask us to leave. I can click on leave and then click on leave meeting. Right now, I'm going to go over here again, search for Zoom. I'm going to open up my Zoom application. Now, I am logged on Zoom, and I have this feature here, or this button here, that requires me or asks me to join. I click on this plus, and then the request for a meeting ID. And then I'm going to go over here to my my notepad, and I have this meeting ID over here. I copy it. I come over here, I paste it. So I can change my name, and make sure you put your full name, your first name and your last name, recommended. Always your first name, your last name, so they can keep record of that. And you can go ahead and click join. Now they request for the meeting passcode. Now you can see the passcode for the meeting right here. I'm going to copy it also, and I'll come over here, paste it, and click on join meeting. Now verify meeting passcode. Once it's verified, it joins me and it brings me to this page and asks me to join with computer audio. Now if you don't want to go through this stress of always seeing this message, you can take this automatically join audio by computer when joining a meeting, and then you click on join with computer audio. Now that joins you in. Make sure you're muted. Once you go in, make sure you're muted, no hassle. And then you can click on participant to see how many participants you have here. You can share your screen, you can add reactions. Remember, you can use the space bar to temporarily unmute yourself. Hold the space bar down, you can talk, they can hear you, you can see whatever I'm saying, you can hear, right? Then if I leave the space bar, I am still muted. So look at it, I'm temporarily unmuted. If I leave the space bar, I am muted. So I'm going to leave the meeting, and that will be the end of today's section. If you have any questions, drop that in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell notification icon to get notified when we drop a new video. Thank you, and see you in the next section. Bye-bye.